Hey guys, Daddio back with another episode of All the Mods 3 Hardcore. When I'd say it like that, I'm actually I'm trying to channel one of my favorite celebs out there, Neil deGrasse Tyson, the brilliant astrophysicist. I'm pretty sure he's an astrophysicist. But he's not just a brilliant scientist, he's also a brilliant talk show host and just a brilliant entertainer too. And I got a feeling if he were to say the word hardcore, he would say it just like that. Hardcore. Doubt he's ever played Minecraft. Well, yeah, I guess you never know. Anyway, welcome back, guys. That's my little aside. Last time we talked a lot about astro sorcery and JourneyMap and whatnot, and started building this mine. So I'm going to keep working on this mine here. First thing I got to do though is I want to kind of block this off a little bit better. I also want to give myself an easy way out. Should kind of be helpful. Also, I watched yet another amazing video by Mischief of Mice involving the nutrition mod, which, let me put that back up there, which I was right in my guess that once you get each of these above 90%, they each give you an additional 2 hearts or 4 hit points. But what I did not know is that it also gives you different types of power-up effects. For example, the protein one will give you toughness, which is great. Oh, it's time for bed. 10:46. So that is great. I did not, when I was playing on the server, I had that toughness perk, but I thought it was something to do with the modifiers I'd put on my Tinker's tools and weapons and things. But now I know that it was actually the nutrition stuff. So the nutrition mod is really great. And there's not a lot of information about it on the web. So I'll put a link to the awesome video that Mischief of Mice did on it. It's a nice succinct description of how it works. So I'll put that in there. And in a hardcore world, hardcore mode like this, you need all the help you can get. So extra hit points and power-ups just for eating foods is great. Another thing he mentioned was that, while you can only generally eat when you're hungry, with the dairy aspect, you can drink as much milk pretty much as you want to drink. That's not limited by hunger. So I should, theoretically, if I find cows, be able to milk them and crank up this dairy bar pretty quickly up to above 90 as well. As the protein one, which goes pretty quick, mainly because like with steaks and that sort of thing, it's like 4% gain every time you eat a steak. The other ones, it's slower because each piece of fruit you eat is only like 2%. So that's why the other ones take a little bit longer. Anyway, let me fix this entry here to this little mine area so it's a little safer. There we go. That did it. That's better. Put around some torches here. And you know what? I'm also going to do a waypoint. I'm going to hit B. It's a nice feature of the journey map. Hit B to quickly put a waypoint. Mine entrance. That's all you got to do. It'll automatically assign kind of a random color. You can customize the color if you want and all that. Okay, now to close this off, I'm just going to put some dirt. That's it. I'm going to just put one piece. Okay, now. And then if you go back to your journey map, there's a lot of mobs around. These guys must be underground in the caves. That's the one kind of odd thing about the journey map is you see mobs but you can never really tell what level they're at, as in height. But now if I go down here and click on waypoints, you can see there's the waypoint I just made. And I can, as I walk away from it too, it'll put like a beacon You can see it there, and outside there'll be like a big beacon that looks like, you know, a big light beacon. You can see for a long ways. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to dig straight on down to level 10. Probably fast forward through a lot of this for you guys, since it does probably get a little boring to watch somebody mining. Let me take some of this. I'm going to leave. Oh, that's good that I got iron. I smelt that too. And why don't I take this with me? Yeah, probably fast forward this. What can I do with this iron? Why don't I actually first maybe I should just start making tinker tools right now. That's probably a good idea. You know, why don't I do that? Because then I'm not wasting all of this mining time. More Circ 2's quartz, good. I'm not wasting any of this mining time on not adding experience to a tinker tool. For those of you out there who know tinkers, the more you use a tool, the better you get with it, and you add additional modifiers. So I should really get going on that, like right out of the box. So okay, let me throw some of this stuff in this chest. Yeah. Hold on to the apple, sulfur. Put the diamond there so I don't feel like having it clog up my inventory right now. Okay, I'll throw that in there too. Okay. You know what? Why don't I just make a double chest right away? There we go. Okay. Let's set up this as a little tinker's area now. Do that. Oh, in fact, though, it's always good to have a chest next to your tinker table. So, with that in mind, you know what? I'm actually going to set it up here then. I don't feel like moving all that stuff in the chest. I'll just kind of go this way. This kind of a little thin little room. Go back, which on my F7. Well, I think I had it on, right? Yep. More iron, that's good. Using tinkers, I was able to get basically a stone pickaxe, tinker's tools, stone pickaxe, to be mining super fast and give me all kinds of fortune and luck. Wow, look at all this iron. This is great. Whew, I'm making some iron armor. All right, that's great. Sweet. Put that in there. Okay. So now let me put the crafting table right there. Now, actually, no, wait a minute. Wait. Actually, why don't we do like this? It's going to go straight back from it. I need like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 slots, 5 places for the different tables. workers tables. 2, 3. Need one more. Guess this is kind of becoming our starter base. Okay. Now I can put this there, and it should have access to the chest. Voila! I got easy access to the chest. I got easy access to JEI. It'll put stuff on the crafting table for me. That's great. Okay, so now, speaking of that, we need to make a pattern table. Pattern chest, what's that? It's a I always forget the early Tinker stuff, exactly what it's called. I get the pattern chest, but that's not what I'm talking about. Oh, it's stencil table. That's what it is. There it is. Stencil table. Okay, for that, need a blank pattern. For that, need a couple sticks and a couple planks. Okay, so make me sticks. Thanks. 16 sounds pretty good. I like how you can just put a couple pieces of wood and skip the having to go to the planks. Okay, so now I'm gonna make. Here's another cool thing. Like I can put this whole stack here and just hit this balance button. Boom, and it just splits them up between the two, which is really nice. Boom. I'm gonna make like 16 of these, and that's probably how many I'm gonna need. I can clear it in one shot too, which is cool. The rotate's a little weird. That just kind of moves them around. Never really used that button much. Okay. Now I should just be able to hit this, and voila. There we go. I'll try not to say voila too much during this series, in case that annoys people. Okay. Stencil table, great. Now we can make all our different stencils. You know what we need now? We need a materials and you guidebook for tinkers. So I'm going to make a new Akashic Tome just by putting a single dirt block right there. This is a feature of all the mods 3. Boom, got it. And if I take that, another interesting thing too is if you're holding the Akashic Tome and you're looking around at things, it actually lets you kind of instantly click to go to like the Minecraft wiki to read about that item, which is interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to read materials. There it is. I can always tell what it looks like, and voila, materials and you. Okay, so different tools. So we want, actually, you know what? I don't think I even need that right now, because I'm just going to use the tool station to tell me what types of. There we go. Oh, it's auto crafting tool station. It's pretty amazing. Need this. Okay. So I just need a crafting table. Let's do that. Crafting table, and then I should be able to just make the tool station like this. Boop. Boom. There we go. You know what? I'm actually going to make 2 of those because I'm going to need to carry one around with me as I'm so I can repair my tools in the field or down in the mine. It's very handy for that. Okay, let's grab a second one of those. And now I'll put that here. And the nice thing is now if I click on any of these, I can just easily access any of the ones connected to each other with these tabs. Sweet. That's a sweet setup. Okay, so I've got these are the beginner tinkers. I won't be able to get the really cool stuff like the hammers and the cleaver sword until I upgrade this to a tool forge. For that, we need to make steel. Let's see how fast we can get to that. For that, we need a blast furnace. And for that, we need a smeltery, too. So we got to find clay. And there should be clay like we're around here. We're right on the water, so that really shouldn't probably be a problem. We have lots of sand and gravel, so that's good. That's what you need to make the bricks for the smeltery. Okay, so we'll start out with the pick. We need these 3 things. So let's make those parts, those stencils. Whoop. Doop. And doop. Great. I'm actually just, you know what? Let me, some of this stiff. I'm trying to be more organized on my inventory too. I don't need these wooden tools anymore. In fact, let me put these away. Don't need that. That. There we go. There. I'm going to try to kind of keep these rows open. Okay. That'll make it a lot easier to make this stuff. Okay. And I don't think I even need to look back at that. I know for a fact, for the shovel, I need this. Need another, I already have these, so that's good. And then for the axe head, I need that. And let's make a sword. Is this a sword blade? Large sword blade. Let's see what kind of... That's the broadsword. The long sword. Let's read about the... This is kind of the balanced one. This is the one that takes 2 hands. Slow. Alright, wait a minute. So read the different... Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Always forgetting some of this. I usually don't use the weapons in Tinkers, but I think I'm going to do that because this is hardcore. I need to get all the advantages I can get. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So it's the broadsword. Average damage, knockback with sweep, and you have both hands. Medium damage, sweep attack. The longsword, full speed is slower than the broadsword, but scales better with damage. Holding right charges up a lunge, which allows you to perform a short jump. Interesting. But damage, but slower. Right click lunge. No offhand. And then there's the rapier, which is like a small little thin sword, like you'd see like in a fencing. What they use in fencing. That's quick strikes. And if you right click, it does a short back pedal, allowing to quickly dodge incoming damage. I don't know how often I would use that. Alright, I'm thinking I'm going to go for the more damage longsword, and then hopefully be able to power it up with additional modifiers to gain speed. Oh yeah, for that, so for speed, let's look at the modifiers. Haste. Adding redstone increases its speed. Yeah, and there's tons of redstone. We'll find lots and lots of redstone, so we'll definitely be able to modify it that way. So I'm gonna go for a broadsword. So for broadsword, I'm sorry, longsword, I mean, we need the Just regular sword blade, handguard, and tool rod. Versus the wide guard. Okay. I see. Okay, and then what's this thing? Oh, it's tell you that's repairing, right? Okay. All right. Go back here. Sword blade pattern. And actually, let's do it down here. And handguard pattern. Where is that? Is it this? There we go. I think I already had the tool rod, right? Yep, tool rod. Okay. All right, now we've got our stencils. Now we can do let's see, stencil table. Okay, yeah, so now I need the part builder table. There we go. Part builder. Oops, I gotta do that off the crafting table. Oh, get the blank, get the patterns off of here. Part builder. Hello. Oops. Go part builder. Voila. I gotta stop saying voila. I'm not even French. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now start making some parts. And make this out of stone to start. Stone pickaxe head. Let's do a, oops. Do the binding in stone. Let's do the shovel head in stone. Axe head in stone. Let's make our more of those. And these will make out of wood. Like 4 of those. Okay. And now let's go to the tool station. Should be able to make each one of these. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Tinker's stone pickaxe. And now let's make a shovel. Boom. Now let's make axe. Oops. Axe, or in this case, hatchet. Hatchet. Go. Alright, and now for the longsword. Let's go back to the part builder. Now, what I discovered kind of the hard way is you can't make the whole thing out of stone. It won't last at all. It'll have such a low level of durability. This is pretty low, 132, but with modifiers it can really get it to go up. But if you make it all out of stone, it's like it'll break like 2 blocks and break. So you can't do that. I think it's the same deal with the swords too. So you can make these out of stone and this out of wood. So the rod, the tool rod part is really the part that you gotta have out of wood. So Okay, so let me go back over here. Not sorry. Here we go. Got the part builder. Okay, so make this out of stone. Go. And I'll do this. Make that. Well, should the guard be out of stone? Is that weird? Hand guard. Actually, seems like it should be out of wood. Right? I'll make it out of wood. Yeah, this just seems weird to me. Stone handguard. Alright. Wood. Stone. There we go. Yeah, these are all really low durability, but we can get them to get that up, way up with modifiers. Oh, there's the end music. Showing that come to an end on this episode. So man, some of the stuff takes a long time to do. All right, guys, thanks for watching yet another episode of All the Mods 3 Hardcore with me, Daddio. Working on our Tinker stuff, getting going on that. Trying to keep these episodes to about 20 minutes each. So hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you all, hopefully, next time. Thanks for watching.